Hi ladies, welcome back to another episode of Soulful Shenanigans. If you're new here, my name is Victoria and I make content centered around helping women become their best selves. If that is something that you're interested in, definitely give this video a thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe to the Soulful Shenanigans channel. I would love to have you. I am so excited to help you on this journey of becoming your best and highest self. Now, today, what I want to talk about is something that I have been thinking about a lot, you guys. Last year, I did this whole rebranding, I want to call it, and I'm not exactly finished. There are still things that I'm working on. I like to tell myself to focus on the journey and not necessarily the destination because honestly, in life, the finish line is always moving. But over the past year, I have gotten rid of a lot of my things and really took the time to focus on learning and discovering what works best for me and what things I truly enjoy. And the biggest aspect of my life that I have done the most changing and is in my personal style. As a child, I never had the opportunity to experiment or discover myself and what I like to wear, how I like to dress, and things of that nature. So it took me up until mid-20s to finally be like, hold on, do I really like what I'm wearing? Do I like the way that these clothes are fitting me? Are these things really fitting me in the lifestyle that I want? And honestly, the answer was no. I would say 95% of my wardrobe was very outdated. It did not fit and it was not conducive to my lifestyle. If you guys did not know, I am a mother of two. My youngest is currently 2 and my eldest is 6. I am also a fiance and currently a stay-at-home mom and full-time content creator. That is a lot. I am sort of juggling a lot of hats at the moment, and majority of the items that I was wearing were conducive to a totally different lifestyle. Most of the items that I was wearing were clothes from college, clothes from my dancer days, and just things that really did not fit with what I'm doing now. I really had to go and basically relearn my body, relearn my lifestyle, relearn what was going to work for me. And I have some tips if you are sort of going through the same process and you're wanting to transfer from the old version of you into this newer version of you. I have some tips that are going to sort of help you on that journey. Before I get into the tips, I do want to put this out there that I have been thinking about creating a course specifically for this that will be fully detailed, step by step, would have instructionals and visual guides and aids to help you in discovering your personal style, how to find your body type, how to find your face type, how to do color analysis, how to shop for patterns and styles, silhouettes, and fits that would fit into your lifestyle, your body shape, and all of those things. Basically, everything that I have learned in this journey of rediscovering my personal style. I've been considering putting that into a course to make it easier for you all to go through and take your time with, because really this is something that you want to take your time with. So what do you all think about possibly putting all this information into a course so that it is easier and more convenient for you all to follow along? I haven't done it yet because I've been very hesitant, but if you all are interested in that, definitely let me know in the comments below so that I can go ahead and work on that. So the first thing that you want to do when assessing what your new personal style is going to be, you want to take a look at where you are in life. You want to analyze your situation and your overall lifestyle. Like I said, I'm a mom of 2, and being a mom in general really changes the dynamic of what I wear, how I dress, and what types of pieces need to be in my wardrobe. I'm not gonna say I can't, because I can, but for the person that I want to be, it's not best for me to wear the skimpy dresses, the crop tops, the low cut tops. This one is low, but it's very secure. With being a mom, there are a lot of things that I find myself feeling very uncomfortable in, because as a mom, especially as a mom of 2 young kids, I am all over the place. I'm not just sitting pretty, even though I would like to. Most of the time, I'm not sitting pretty. I'm chasing kids, fetching bottles, grabbing snacks, and yes, I want to be pretty, but I also want to be comfortable. So that's something that I have to keep in mind. It's hard to chase after a 2-year-old in a crop top and some short shorts and without everything falling out. And that's something that you'll also need to consider when defining your personal style. You want to think about the life that you're living and the life that you want to live in the future. Your clothing, your wardrobe, your look needs to go hand in hand with the life that you want. Another thing you also need to consider is where your body is now. And I know I've heard, and you probably also have heard, that you should dress for the body that you want, not the body that you have. But I think that that is so counterproductive. Please dress for the body that you have. If you want to slim down or bulk up or whatever, you want to change your body in the future, once you have that future body, then dress for it. But it is going to be so counterproductive to buy clothes that are either too small or too big and that just generally do not fit you. You're going to feel so uncomfortable. You're going to feel so discouraged from getting dressed. I highly encourage you to take a look at where your body is now and dress for the body that you have. And I can break this down further, but I feel like we'll be here for a long time. What I am going to tell you is, if you do not have already, get a body measuring tape. It's the soft kind, not the big old construction measuring tape. That's going to be very uncomfortable. But get you the body measuring tape and write down all of your measurements and go from there with picking out your outfits and your clothing and things. I know for the longest, I thought that I was a size small. I was holding on to that size small title for so long, you guys. I am not a small. I am not a small in anything. I had to let that go. I was holding on for dear life. Victoria is not a size small. I know I may look it sometimes, but I am not a size small at all. All right. And I don't know if you need to hear this, but if you're not a size small either, it's time to let it go. Time to let it go. Another thing to consider when discovering your personal style, which I've discussed in a previous video on how to do this, is you want to do a color analysis. And this is not to say that you won't look good in certain colors, because you can definitely wear colors that are not necessarily on your color analysis chart, but having the color analysis and having a guide that you can go by, that you can choose and pick from, you have a set of colors that you know for sure are going to look good on you, is going to make shopping and picking out outfits so much easier. Like this dress, I would have never gotten it in this blue color. I have always shied away from blues. I don't know why, but I did. But after doing my color analysis, I kept seeing navies. They kept recommending that I try navy colors. So I was like, I'll try navy. And lo and behold, I fell in love with navy. The color looks so good on my skin. It looks so good. And it looks even better in the right silhouettes, which is something I would love to talk more on. If you guys want to know more about finding your silhouettes and how to dress for your body type, let me know down in the comment section below. The last thing that I want to touch on when it comes to finding your personal style is fabrics. Now, I know most people don't pay attention to fabrics. I feel like clothing companies really be lying about what they put in their clothes. But if you are going to be building a wardrobe, if you're going to be building this catalog of your own personal style and things that you want to wear on an everyday basis, you want to pay attention to the fabrics. Most clothing are made of very cheap fabrics, and I'm not to say that cheap fabrics are anything bad. Not to say that there's anything wrong with buying or having cheap fabrics, but it is something that you want to keep in mind, especially if you want to have a wardrobe full of items that are going to last you a long time. When you go the cheaper route and you're buying cheaper clothing, they're only going to last you a couple years. I'd say 5 years max. If you decide to go and get your entire wardrobe off of Shein, Now, mind you, Shein does have some more high-end clothing now, but if you decide to set your entire wardrobe off of Shein, you have to keep in mind that in a couple of years, you're going to be having to replace a lot of those items because they are cheaply made. So if you do want a wardrobe that has sustainable pieces that you can wear like our mom and dad used to like their entire life, then you want to be paying attention to the fabrics and the way that your clothing is made. Now, I do have some other tips, and again, if I were to discuss everything that I learned in this video about how to find your personal style, this video will probably be 2 or 3 hours long. So again, if you all are interested in the idea of a course that has all the information you would need to find your personal style, that includes clothing, shoes, hair, makeup, nails, accessories, all of that, let me know, because I would love to make a course for you all to help you on your journey of becoming your best self and looking good and feeling good, because I have learned so much, and honestly, I feel amazing. It feels so good to wake up in the morning and know that almost every item in your closet you're gonna look and feel good in. And it feels so good. There's less hesitation. I can get dressed quicker. I know that I'm gonna look and feel good, even on those days where I'm just like, I don't even feel like getting dressed up today. I really don't have a choice. I really don't have a choice because everything in my wardrobe is going to make me look and feel good. And I actually love that. It has helped me a lot on so many occasions. So if you all are interested again in a possible course that is going to help you create your personal style, let me know that in the comments because I'd love to make that for you. If you all are interested in seeing some of my style inspirations, how I dress on a day-to-day, follow me over on Instagram and TikTok. Preferably Instagram. I post more on Instagram, so if you really want to see the outfits, definitely follow me on Instagram. My link will be in the description box, but I'll also put my handle up here on the screen. But that is all I have for you today for this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Definitely subscribe to this channel and share this video with anyone you think it would be helpful for. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.